Welcome everybody to the 2019 Chamber Annual Banquet and Awards Ceremony. On behalf of the International Falls Area Chamber of Commerce, I welcome you all. We're excited to see a full house tonight, and so many familiar and new faces both. All right, we're being fully recorded, full disclosure. And there's Darcy with KCC TV as well, so we are documenting this. The Chamber's annual banquet coincides with my work anniversary, so this is my third banquet, meaning I just completed my second year at the Chamber and starting the third. And it is amazing how fast these 2 years have flown by and how much I have learned. When I think back on the 2 years as far as relationships and people that I'm meeting, information and things that I'm learning about our community, opportunities that are coming and going around us, it feels like I've been here in some ways for so long. But also when I think about all the things that lie before us, and I know my own wish list of things I want to do, I'm reminded that 2 years is still new and there's much work to be done, and I look forward to doing that with all of you in this room. It wasn't necessarily a applause, but I appreciate that. I feel like our community is really on the brink of change, and what kind of change lies ahead is really up to us. We have, a lot of times when we think about change, we think about what is good and what is bad, and I think that is really in all how you look at it. Change is always inevitable, and with a small community like ours, we have a number of business owners, those in this room and not, who within the next now to 10 years, shall we say, I know we'll be looking at retiring, and that creates opportunity for growth, opportunity for new people to join our business circle, and we look forward to welcoming all that opportunity in the future for our community. I think that there's a lot of potential that exists in the International Falls area, and that's a lot of what drives me in my job and why I'm here, and I think that the future is bright, and we're going to be known for a lot more than just snow on May 2nd. So this evening, though, is a time of celebration of business. It's a time of celebration of our volunteers. We appreciate everybody who is a member of the International Falls Chamber of Commerce. And for those of you who may not be, we welcome you to join us in our efforts. And please reach out to myself or any member of the board at any time to find out more information about what we're doing at the Chamber. I would like to take a moment to thank all of our sponsors this evening. We really could never, as a nonprofit, I don't do much without the help and support of our members. So we always appreciate the generosity that is given to help us put on events and to serve our mission for our community. So this evening, our platinum sponsors are Packaging Corporation of America and Gearhart's Floral and Gifts. Are Essentia Health, Midco, Rainy Lake Medical Center Hospital, United Country Voyage North Realty and Auctions, Riverfront Bar and Grill, County Market Liquor, 93.1 The Border, and KGHS KSDM radio stations. Thank you. Our silver sponsors are Forest Land Sales and Service, Northern Reliable Insurance Agency, and Up North Builders. Our bronze sponsors are Border Boxes, Epic Threads, Bremer Bank, Chocolate Moose Restaurant, City Drug Store, Einerson's Flying Service, Green Larson Funeral Home, Island View Realty, Rainy River Veterinary Hospital, Randy's Tire and Auto Repair, Ronings, and True Star Federal Credit Union. Thank you all. A special thank you to all the generous donors of our raffle this evening. And I would also like to take a moment to also thank the City of International Falls for their support and partnership with the International Falls Chamber, and recognize our guests from the city here this evening, Mayor Bob Anderson, Councilman Walt Fuller, and Administrator Ken Anderson. Thank you for your attendance and support tonight. I also want to do a special shout out to Gearhart's. We always appreciate their gorgeous centerpieces. And in addition to the donation of the beautiful flowers, they also serve as an additional fundraiser for the Chamber, and you can take a centerpiece home for $20. So you can buy those at the raffle ticket from myself, from Boney's Waving Tags in the back, from ambassadors and chamber volunteers this evening. I also would like to do a special shout out to Miners County Market Liquor for the donation of the wine on the tables this evening. So if you haven't found your opener and cracked it open, the wine is for drinking and sharing. So switch with the neighbor, share with the neighbor, but please feel free to open and drink the wine as we move along this evening. With that, I would like to invite to the podium Susie Best, our outgoing chair of the Board of Directors of the Chamber.
Thank you, Tricia. This past year, serving as board chair, I could not be more impressed with the group as I am with my fellow board members. We have a diverse group that not only works so well together, but represents the different facets of our business community. The past 2 years was nothing short of exceptional with Tricia at the wheel. From implementing a business roundtable with Secretary of State showcasing our business needs of International Falls area business community, to hosting the U.S.-Canadian Customs border water regulations update and everything in between. I've noted over the years as new board members walk on and they get a couple months into the meetings and kind of the feel of things, we often hear, I cannot believe the amount of work that this organization does. Every year, as we welcome new board members, we must bid farewell to those who have put their time in. This year, we will say goodbye to Larry Keep, Shane Talley, and Leif Larson. Larry and Shane could not be with us tonight, but we wanted to thank them for their time served. Leif has dedicated many years to the Chamber Board. I've lost track. I tried to add it up, Leif, I'm sorry. This past year, Leif served as our vice chair. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a personal issues and I couldn't always be in town. It took me away. Leif did not hesitate to pick that leadership up. He took those reins and he wiped any worries off of my plate. He is an outstanding community leader and even better friend to all of us. Even though Leif is parting our board of directors, we won't let him get too far away. He's going to remain active on different committees. Please help me in a round of applause as we present Leif with a plaque of appreciation. Now I'd like to recognize our president, Tricia Heibel. I wanted to say a few words. She's not kidding, it's only been 2 years. It kind of feels like 20. But 2 years ago, on April 27, 2017, we welcomed her. We gave her the keys to drive the chamber, and that she did. Without hesitation, she snapped them up, she grabbed them, and she took off. She peeled out on her journey, and she didn't even look in the rearview mirror once. We literally said, hey, welcome. We have an annual banquet to put on in 2 weeks, and the week after that, you get to put on a retreat for your board of directors. I can't believe she stayed. She nailed it, though. She totally nailed it. Like everything she does, she knocked it out of the park. We're very fortunate to have such a highly respected businesswoman leading our chamber. Tricia did major in psychology at St. Olaf, and she comes to us with over 20 years of HR experience. Consulting with businesses large and small across the United States. It is our great fortune that she has chosen the International Falls Area Chamber of Commerce as her career path to implement all that she knows. She has a strong passion for economic development, which we all admire. Tricia, you make us proud. Thank you for all you do to make International Falls a great place to do business. With that, the time has come for me to pass on the proverbial gavel. Help me welcome to the stage your new 2019-2020 chair, Mr. Jay Barkowski.
Thanks, everybody. And yep, after all the good things we did and have done over the last years and in your regime, we're now pretty much screwed. I will do my best to live up to the expectations that you've set. So, and my first thank you is actually to you. So thank you for the years of service. Like you, I quit counting when I got to 12 years of service for you on the board, including 4 years as president of the board. Of course, you're also Citizen of the Year. We do remember that as well. And you've done so many things for us, from charitable events to Voyage Forward to all of the different things that you always contribute to our community. So please, let's give a thank you. Okay, this is where my wife was going to say, oh no, he's going to put on those glasses. Next! We do have some new people that have come aboard this year that we sure appreciate, and some old board members that continue to move forward in their terms. So I'd like to introduce the people that are on the executive committee beginning this year. Pam Ovison, and please stand when I give your name. Pam Ovison of Island View Realty is serving as our vice chair. Sue Madison of Border State Bank serving as finance chair. Roma Krasinski of Small Town Tech serving as secretary. And we're not letting Susie get away, so she will continue to serve on the executive committee as former chair. So thank you. Please give a hand. Also, we have new board members as well. And we have, please stand again as I give your name, Ed Gackley of Cantilever Distilling Company. Eric Johnson of International Dental Arts. Rob Pastor of Rainy Lake Medical Center. And Mike Tureen, Bremer Bank. Again, thank them for serving us over the years, and we sure appreciate you coming on board. In addition to our board of directors, we have also many community members that serve on our various committees and help out with events over the course of the year as well. And we couldn't do it without all of your help. You help make us look good, which some days isn't easy, right? But you sure do a great job of that. So we'd like to recognize those that lead committees for this chamber. If you're here tonight, please stand as I read your name as a committee leader. Rachel Amdahl is our Economic Development Committee Chair. Milt Lehman, our Retail Committee Chair. Cottrell, our Chamber Ambassador Chair. Thanks to them and all others who help us out over the years. Lastly, as Susie mentioned, we are looking to establish a public policy committee, and I know Leif has volunteered to help out in that regard. So if anybody here is interested in helping out with that committee and helping in different legislative matters and communicating with our legislators, we sure appreciate the help in that regard. So let Tricia and myself, Leif, know if you're interested in helping us out. So thanks again for your attendance. It's great seeing everybody here. And with that, I'll pass it back to Tricia for a presentation of the awards. Thank you.
So this is where I have this, because I always get weepy at the awards. It moves me. It's just a beautiful part of this. As there are so many people in our community worthy of award and recognition. We couldn't possibly recognize everybody, but we appreciate you coming out tonight to help recognize those that we are recognizing this evening. We're going to start off the night first looking at our Chamber Pillar Awards. A Chamber Pillar member is somebody who supports the Chamber throughout the year with both investments of time, money, volunteerism, resources, really just kind of going above and beyond in their membership, and we want to recognize them. I'll start with Packaging Corporation of America. Lori, if you could come and accept a Pillar Award. And we're going to ask, we'll have Lori do a picture up front, but then if you can wait, we'd like like to get a group shot this year of all of our Pillar Award recipients together as well. Packaging Corporation, really just such a benefit to our community. Not only the largest employer, but really a great contributor, I think we can go over there, to not only the Chamber, but so many other organizations in our community, as many of these Pillar members are. Followed up next by True Star Credit Union, Federal Credit Union. We appreciate your ongoing support of all of our efforts and events. Next, we'd like to also thank Bremer Bank. I think this year we're up to 10 Pillar members too. So we had a conversation like, is there a limit? And there's no limit to how many get the award, as there's no limit to their giving to us. Next, we'd like to recognize 93 Won the Border. Welcome to the Chamber Banquet. We're glad you're able to make it this evening, and we appreciate your support. Coca-Cola Bottling Company. For those of you who made it to their behind the scenes event, that was really wonderful. We applaud Jay and his team for putting that together. That's a new program that the Chamber's Economic Development Committee started this past year. It's an opportunity to really showcase our businesses and take a glimpse into their literal behind the scenes. What do they do at work over there? So Coke did a great one for that. KGHS KSDM radio stations, Denny Martin. Denny is retiring from the radio station. We'd like to take a moment to thank you for all your support of the Chamber over the years that you're with KGHS KSDM. Board of State Bank, Cindy Uso. She even lets us have soup, so we extra appreciate Board of State Bank. Gerhardt's Floral and Gift. Erica's coming up. I said we're going to coordinate this right, but we're going to get Melanie to be on one of these with us. But it's right, it's dance weekend, as many of you in here may know too, so she's busy with that. Essentia Health. It's Robin Wilson. And last but definitely not least, Miners County Market and Liquor. And Joe or Justin, or Joe and Justin should both come forward. Well, we might have to stagger a little bit and be long. As we go panorama. And we're back. Thank you, thank you. The next award that we'd like to give out this evening is our Customer Service Award. So this award comes in from nominations and then is selected by a committee. And this year's recipient of the Customer Service Award I find to be incredibly deserving of this award. I had an opportunity to have a meeting with Dale a few weeks ago, and we were just doing a touch base on life, on the Chamber, on True Star, on what's happening with everybody, and it's always so invigorating and exciting to talk with a business owner and a business manager who is so forward thinking and looking all the time and investing in their people, investing in their processes, and investing in their business through technology and other. Over the past 6 months, if you've been in and out of True Star, I think you would notice differences in how their employees are interacting and even the setup of their main floor. And the whole point of that is for increased customer service. So well deserved. True Star Federal Credit Union, Dan Johnson, please come forward for the Customer Service Award. Do we have one of the wireless? Go on.
Hello? Okay, now we're working, thank you. Well, appreciate the honor, and it's something that really comes to the core of what TrueStar is about, which is service to members. Now, I'm accepting the award, but really the people that earn this reward are the team members that serve our members every day when they come through the front door. Those are the people that this award is for. Thank you very much.
All right, this next one's where I get a little weepy. I clearly have a tie-in with these ladies. The Chamber Cornerstone Award is an award that is nominated by chamber members of another chamber member of a business that invests in this community, that takes risks, that invests time, invests money, invests in growth, and gives back in so many levels. And when I saw 1171 nominated, I was excited. And when I saw them win, I thought, again, as all recipients this evening, how deserving. It's been exciting for me to watch the growth of this business in our community, of the, young entrepreneurs coming in and breaking in and existing. Is retail a new market? No. Are they doing it in a new way? Absolutely. And are they seeing great results with it? Absolutely. It's been exciting to watch them turn into boss babes. If you saw our chamber newsletter last year with them, as they've grown to, I think, 5 employees or more. And they give back, as so many of you in this room do, through scholarships to both the International Falls and the Little Fork School District. So I am honored to present the Chamber Cornerstone Award to 1171, Kelly Franz and Trina Heibel. Going from boss babes to boss mamas, the two of them.
Wasn't prepared to hold the mic, so we are so honored to be here tonight and grateful to be the recipient of the Cornerstone Award. We are humbled when we look at where we started and where we are now. People measure success in many different ways. For us, we are excited that fewer and fewer people refer to our store as 7-Eleven. That alone is a win for us. Thank you to the Chamber of Commerce for all their support over the past 3 years. It feels so great to be part of a business community that is there for you and wants to see you succeed. Trisha, you're one of the best hype women in the world. You always help us to feel like we're on the right track and making an impact. We both knew we wanted to open a boutique in International Falls to bring something fresh and trendy to the area. When we started 3 years ago, we truly didn't know the impact 1171 would bring to the community. We wondered if people were even going to shop with us. From our opening, we have been supported, loved, and we continue to grow. Thanks, yeah. Not only do we get to make people feel great about themselves on a daily basis, but we're able to give back through donations, scholarships, charity events, and jobs. Thank you to our families for always supporting us. From helping with cardboard, making treats for events, snow plowing, building displays, to rocking 1171 apparel, you're always there for us. We can always count on you to give us the boost of confidence we often need if we're second guessing ourselves. We love this community and hope to be around for many, many years. We couldn't do it without the help of our families, friends, and wonderful customers. Thank you.
Oh, last but definitely not least on the agenda this evening for awards is the Citizen of the Year Award. This award has just been an honor and a privilege to give out every year, and the 3 years that I have done this, really to incredibly worthy recipients. This year was one of the years that's interesting and exciting in the chamber office when we see a campaign begin. As we watch nominations start to come in, through clippings of the paper, through emails, through people coming in and filling out forms. It's always exciting to see who's being nominated and the support for the businesses in our community. So we're watching, we're like, oh, Bonnie Erickson. And then there's another one, oh, Bonnie Erickson. And then I got another one, oh, Bonnie Erickson. And I said, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. But like the words for this program, it is not necessarily a popularity contest. So while we received, I believe it was 33, 34 nominations for Bonnie Erickson for Citizen of the Year, as with all nominations, it was presented to a committee and reviewed and selected. I think part of the sway of that wasn't just the volume, but it was the diversity of the nominations and really everybody who's interacted and engaged with Bonnie. It was former employers, it was board members, it was community members, it was former patients, people just really commenting on her love and her support for this community over the years through her job and through her service at Rainy Lake Medical Center. It is with great honor that we are pleased to present the 2018, technically, because our words go your back, Citizen of the Year to Bonnie Erickson.
Well, I'm just totally overwhelmed by this turnout and by the kind words. And I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce and Tricia for her efforts in putting together this gala event of the evening, and for the Chamber for all they do throughout the year. As many of you know, public speaking is not my forte. I would rather be any place else in the world than up here. And I know as I look out over the audience, how many people in this community should be up here instead of me, really, as Citizen of the Year. People in this community are so benevolent. I've learned that as I've lost people in my family. They give their time, talent, and treasure all year long, and I truly have appreciated that. And I want to thank each and every one of you for that. I also want to thank Rainy Lake Medical Center for the opportunities that I've had from the board of directors who have always been there for me, to give me the support, to the people that I've had the opportunity to work with over the years. They're high quality people. The providers that we have, I've learned so much, and as I will tell you, and you saw in the paper, the lady that's at my table tonight, Janine Alec, we both had brown hair back then. She laid the foundation for how I feel healthcare should be delivered. It should be patient-focused, always patient-focused. And I think we have tried to adhere to that and have done very well at that. I know Rainy Lake Medical Center, I hear all kinds of good comments from people all the time about the excellent care that's provided at our center. And we really need to be proud of our hospital and our clinic here. Our hospital also has an affiliation for OB services with Dr. Crosley, and also with Dr. Stone, who comes in and does colonoscopy, and I thank them for that, and they're here tonight. Thank you very much. I know without the support I have received, I would not be here tonight. There have been many people who have made sacrifices and put forth a lot of hard work, and I've just been a very, very lucky person to have had that in my life. As Emily Getty, who stole my speech when she did the nice write-up in the paper, published in the journal, I also got my work ethic from my parents. My dad was a piece cutter, my mother was a waitress and a barmaid, and they just really stated, if you have a job, you do it well, and you do it right, and you do it respectfully to those people who work with you. And I've tried to live up to that throughout the years of my work. So on. My spouses, Peter and David, who are no longer with me, were equally supportive as I pursued my educational and career endeavors as an adult, which led to my successful career spanning 50 years in healthcare. I'm older than dirt, I truly am. And many people look at me and think, geez, maybe she should have had the retirement award. You know, I've retired many, many times. So anyway, And I would like to recognize this table of nice people here with me tonight. My daughter Becky and her husband Brian, who have been with me through thick and thin. My nose is dripping. Anyway, and my great-granddaughter is here from Thief River Falls, who is Mayor Bob's favorite person. I'd also like to recognize my significant other, Rod Bergstrom, and his family members who are here for me tonight, Johanna Orman from Duluth, and Christy and Randy, I'll get her right. We're here, and my good friend Janine Alec, and her friend George Crow. I have been fortunate in my career. I've had a broad variety of experiences, from nursing, managing chemical dependency programs, clinic operations, and healthcare administration. I would not have been here tonight if I had not had the support of the board, mentoring individuals and competent providers and staff members, community-minded persons and groups who supported me in carrying out the mission of providing the ultimate and patient-centered care. One does not do this alone. Again, on behalf of all who have supported me, I accept this honor on behalf of the boards and the community-minded individuals, competent and supportive staffs, and mostly our patients. And I thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to serve.